Hello YouTube, my name is Nero and today we need some Call of Duty Black Ops 3 playing a bit of Hardpoint here on the map Nuketown, running around here with the 205 Brecci shotgun. How do you even pronounce this shotgun's name? I've heard Brecci, I've heard Brecci, I've heard friends call it the broccoli. I don't think anybody really knows how we pronounce this gun's name, but regardless, that's the weapon we're going to be using here today. And I wanted to share with you guys the fact that I have diamond shotguns now unlocked. Now, I must say, out of all the various weapon tiers available to us here in Black Ops 3, from assault rifles to submachine guns to launchers, secondaries, light machine guns, shotguns are by far the easiest. Now, you'll notice that this gameplay doesn't actually feature the diamond camo on my Brecci. That's because I'm one of those horrible people who pretty much stops using a weapon once they've unlocked all the camos and challenges for it and just kind of moves on to the next one. I have diamond assault rifles and diamond launchers, diamond submachine guns, and now diamond shotguns, and I rarely actually take the time to enjoy the fruits of my labor. I just move on to the next weapon tier. Right now, I'm working on pistols and the combat knife, and to a lesser extent, light machine guns, although mainly right now I'm just working on the pistols. So I'm just one of those horrible people. I don't actually have like a proper gameplay using a diamond shotgun yet, but if you look there on the top right hand side of your screen, you'll see different screenshots I've taken with all the diamond shotguns I have on my weapon. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that, and hopefully you guys will sit back, relax, and enjoy the gameplay while we discuss diamond shotguns here in Black Ops 3 and just shotgunning in general and how it relates to us here in Black Ops 3. So the shotguns were actually pretty simple to get diamond relative to the rest of the weapon tiers I've done so far. I finished off the Argus, which was actually my first gold weapon here in Black Ops 3. Fun little tidbit there, and that was back in November. And then shortly afterwards, I finished up the KRM-262. Like the SVG and Locust sniper rifles, you only need to get one-shot kills with the Argus and the KRM shotguns, which makes you get those things done incredibly quickly. For me anyway, I get a lot more one-shot kills with a shotgun than I do a sniper rifle because I'm a lot better with a shotgun than I am with a sniper rifle, so I can generally just go glide right through those challenges. They weren't really difficult for me to complete whatsoever. The Brecci and the Haymaker, however, were a different story completely, as they are not designed to get one-hit kills and actually require you to get 100 headshots to unlock your second tier of challenges. That is right, ladies and gentlemen, headshots on a shotgun. This was by far the most time-consuming part of my journey to diamond shotguns. I mean, shotguns by their very design are incredibly inaccurate, and they shoot a bunch of little tiny pellets that go everywhere, and the pellet that did the lethal damage to your target could be anywhere. It could be on top of his head, could be all the way down there to his lower abdomen. It just really depends on how accurate you were with your shot, whether or not you were aiming down sights, and just how lucky you were with the RNG that comes with shooting a buckshot. It's just the very nature of using shotguns. You can alleviate some of this to some degree, I suppose, by aiming down sights, although I wouldn't recommend it, because if you ADS with the Brecci, it actually gives you superb accuracy and makes it so you can really aim your shot pretty well, and it kind of makes it feel like a slug. I mean, all of those pellets are very close together, but it makes it so you have to be incredibly accurate to actually hit your target. So for example, if you were trying to get headshots with the Brecci shotgun and you're actually going to aim down sights at them, not only do you have to aim down sights and perfectly hit them in the head because you have a very small target to work with, but you also have to perfectly hit them in the head twice, because this shotgun is not designed to be a one-hit kill ever if they are at 100% health. So it's kind of insane. You really need to be able to hit them twice in the head perfectly and just have perfect aim before they have time to really react and strafe and spray you down and things like that. So as a result, you'll find me just hip firing 99% of the time while using the Brecci, just kind of aiming with my crosshairs, essentially aiming towards their chest and seeing if, you know, flinch and recoil and stuff like that can actually just give me a headshot. There's a lot of people out there who will suggest you play hardcore while going for shotgun challenges or even pistol challenges. I've been told time and time again that I should be doing those things, but I'm going to get dark matter the way I like to play. Some players will just tank their stats and play game types they don't like to do just to finish challenges, and that just really doesn't appeal to me in the slightest. I want to enjoy my time playing Black Ops 3, which I have been, and I'm just going to continue to do things as I normally do. I'm going to be playing Domination, I'm going to be playing Kill Confirmed, I'm going to be playing Ground War, and occasionally I'll play the Nuketown playlist if it's available. These are the game types I like to play, and therefore those are the game types I'm going to be getting all my challenges in. A lot of people have been asking me if I'm playing hardcore to do the pistol challenges and whatnot, and just, no, I haven't. I haven't played a single game of hardcore here in Black Ops 3. I may do it for the pistol long shots, because I've heard those could be ridiculously hard. But right now I'm already like 4 long shots or so into the MR6. I'm not even really trying to get them. They just kind of happen randomly if you can outgun people at long distance with your pistol. So it's just one of those things. If you want to try and get the dark matter camo quickly, sure, there are ways to do it a little bit quicker, but for me personally, I'm just taking it slow. I'm just playing the game modes I would typically play, and I'm not specifically going for headshots or anything of that nature. I'm just kind of playing with the gun, and over time, I eventually will complete all the challenges. In my opinion, the shotguns here in Black Ops 3 definitely leave something to be desired. Above and beyond, the best shotgun in this game would be the 205 Brecci, or the 205 spam cannon, as I'm starting to call it. I mean, you guys know me. I'm definitely a shotgun purist. I'm somebody who thinks that pump action shotguns should definitely reign supreme, and there should be full auto shotguns and semi-automatic shotguns. Those have the right to exist, but they should be nowhere near as powerful or as viable as the actual pump actions. I mean, the Haymaker certainly fits the bill. That was by far the most difficult shotgun for me to complete. It was consistently requiring me to get 3 shots on target just to kill somebody, even up close, which is insane if you think about it, considering that some SMGs in this game can kill in 3 bullets and have much more accuracy and a much faster fire rate. So the Haymaker, while it did get nerfed, maybe they nerfed it a little bit too much because that gun's ridiculously weak right now, whereas the Brecci is ridiculously too powerful. And then you look at the KRM 262 and the Argus, they're kind of just in the middle of the road somewhere. I mean, the KRM and the Argus, they are good fun, but they definitely need to be buffed in my own personal opinion. I would like to see them reflect their R870 and KSG counterparts from Black Ops 2 just a little bit more, because right now it feels as though they are kind of hit marker machines. At times these weapons can just be ridiculous and you just go through people so easily. Then there's other times where it's just like, wow, hit marker, hit marker, hit marker. What is going on with these weapons today? There's no doubt in my mind that Treyarch is trying to reach a fair and balanced point with their shotguns to where good players can succeed with them. And to their credit, yes, good players can succeed with these shotguns, but they are still incredibly weak when compared to the shotguns of previous years and to the meta game that we have here in Black Ops 3. They're just severely outclassed by every other weapon tier in the game, in my own personal opinion. And then we have the Brecci, then we have the old spam cannon here. There's a reason why there's so many Prestige Masters that already have Dark Matter continue to use this weapon. I can't be the only person that sees this a ton. I see a lot of Prestige Masters running around with a Dark Matter Brecci, and with good reason. It is the most consistent and easy to use shotgun here in Black Ops 3. It's a reliable 2-hit kill that has an insane fire rate, especially if you put rapid fire on this gun. If you guys don't know, putting rapid fire on the Brecci makes it insane. It's ridiculously good. You can really spam it very quickly. That's what I'm using here in this video, and that's what I recommend you guys use on it as well. Again, as a shotgun purist, I wish this wasn't the case. I prefer the game's best shotguns to be pump actions, in the same way that if you were maybe a sniper purist, you would prefer the best snipers to be bolt action. There's a degree of skill when it comes to pump action shotguns or bolt action sniper rifles. You have to cycle out the shell in between shots in your shotgun the same way you have to cycle out your bullet in between shots on a bolt action sniper rifle. So there's that degree of skill there, which definitely is pretty nice. The weapon has to be consistent though. If you're going to make it so you have this little bit of a delay between your shots, you need to make it so your weapon is consistently going to get you a one-hit kill, because you're already dealing with a delay between your shots. You're already dealing with really poor range for using a shotgun, or if you're already dealing with having to work with a scope and stuff like that if you're using a sniper. So it's just one of those things. Bolt actions and pump actions need to be one-shot kills the majority of the time, and to Call of Duty's credit, most bolt action snipers are consistently a one-hit kill. There's not many sniper rifles in COD's history that are bolt action, which will typically get you a hit marker. That's just not something that happens. There's no 2-shot sniper rifles out there that are bolt action. But for whatever reason, in the COD series anyway, there's a lot of pump action shotguns in this series which aren't really reliable one-hit kills the majority of the time. Overall, I enjoyed finishing every challenge with the Black Ops 3 shotguns. I love getting up close and personal with my target, and there's definitely a lot of fun to be had while using a shotgun. I've gotten a lot of really cool clips while finishing these challenges, but I still stand by my statements that I made back in November where I said the shotgun should probably be buffed a little bit here in Black Ops 3, and I wondered if my opinion was going to change. Back in November I said, I really wish these shotguns would get buffed. Right now they're not really in a great place. At that time, the Haymaker, I believe, was the best shotgun because it was ridiculously powerful. They nerfed the Haymaker a little bit too much in my opinion, and they end up buffing up the Brecci, and they end up kind of leaving the Argus and the KRM kind of in the same place. They buffed them up a little bit, but the buffs they gave them were really kind of placebo buffs. They basically buffed the range at which you can get a hit marker, and that's not even me joking. That's legitimately what they did to the Argus and to the KRM. They increased the range at which you can get a hit marker. That's really it. They didn't actually make the shotguns any better. So I wondered if after completing all the challenges and playing in extensive time with every one of these weapons, if my opinion would change. And so far, my opinion hasn't really changed with the shotguns here in Black Ops 3. I feel as though they're a little bit on the weak side, with the exception of the 205 Brecci, which is ridiculously powerful and will probably be nerfed, if I'm being honest, in the near future. Or perhaps they can make some of the other shotguns up to its level, but even then, if you make a pump action shotgun and a semi-automatic shotgun at the same level, then the semi-automatic's gonna win because you can spam it. So at the end of the day, I feel as though this weapon's probably gonna need to be nerfed and the other shotguns would need to be buffed. But overall, the shotguns are good fun here in Black Ops 3. As somebody who enjoys shotgunning, I enjoyed my time with the shotguns in this game, and I'm looking forward to unlocking dark matter so I can really, start using these shotguns even more and really starting to experiment with them a little bit more, try out different attachment combinations, try out different perk combinations and things like that to really try to make them work the best I possibly can after I get dark matter camo and I'm done with all the other weapon tiers. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I hope you guys all found it helpful and informative, and let me know in the comment section below your opinion on the current state of shotguns here in Black Ops 3. What would you like to see change? Would you like to see certain aspects of them nerfed? Would you like to see certain aspects of them buffed? What would you change about them? Let me know that in the comment section below. I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Drop me a rating, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.